Hey everyone, Tech here. Welcome to Tech Tavern. Grab a brew, pull up a chair, and let's do a quick look at Elder Scrolls Online. This is a game I've been playing here just the last, I don't know, the last 2 weeks, I guess, just a little bit off and on. Less than that, probably about a week. Currently, I think I'm only like on my level 9, getting ready to hit 10. But yeah, the Elder Scrolls Online is a MMO that came out. Had a bunch of criticism on it early on when it was purely monthly, and there's some kind of portal going on back there. But it got some criticism early on for some of the performance and also the monthly fees and things like that. But over the last, I'd say, 6 months to a year here, it's gone free to play. It does have a subscription, which I'm actually doing to get some bonus features like a bottomless crafting bag and some other things. But they went to a free to play model. And also they have a very much hyped up that people are real excited about Morrowind expansion that is coming out here in June of 2017. So there's a lot of, hype, and I don't know if hype's the right word, but a lot of excitement building up around Elder Scrolls Online right now. So I just kind of figured since I'm playing it, I just wanted to do a kind of little fast quick look, let you guys see a little bit of what the game looks like. The graphics are just amazing on this game. I mean, the character graphics, I mean, look at the armor and everything, it's just really is amazing. I actually have like a little quest here I'll go do, and let's see, which way is it? It's this, I think it's this way. Yeah, I meet this way. But yeah, the game is it's come a long ways, and actually, if it's let me correct myself, it's not free to play. Slight correction to that. But it's actually, they kind of got a model similar, I guess you could say, to Guild Wars, where it's a buy to play, where basically you can buy the game, which I think the lowest version of it, if you just buy the regular standard version, I want to say it's $40, and then it's $40 then with no subscription. So you could just play with no monthly for the purchase of the game. So a lot of people, I think, prefer that model. Honestly, to me, that's the best model. Is, buy the game and then you can play it as much as you want, no monthly. And then if you want to do the monthly because they give you some really good benefits or because you're really enjoying the game, then fine, let me choose to do that. So that's kind of what they've done. Let me talk to this guy here.
Ah, my friend. This one was just thinking about you.
Nah, I think about you all the time, Razum.
Of course. Roz Stret assesses all of his assets.
Okay. It says you're looking into the Veiled Inheritance connection here, which that's like kind of one of the bad guy factions.
Yes. We are here to gather some intelligence, right some wrongs, and perhaps slit some throats. We'll see how the day goes.
Okay.
You'll be perfect for this. You'll see. Roz has an eye for this sort of thing. Her Majesty set this one a task. Investigate the leadership of the Veiled Inheritance. The Veil's trail leads here, to the town of Matisen. Well known for their steel blades, yes, but also apparently weaponsmiths for anarchists. You contact Agent Fistale on the east side of town. This one pads around her house, then we meet to discuss her report. Too bad Raz is so handsome, yes? He would get noticed.
Okay, whatever you say, Razum.
The Inheritance are racist, yes? Idiots. But dangerous, destabilizing racist idiots. We must act.
And then a couple other options here. Go ahead and say. So, meet Fistale at her home. Okay, so it's just across the bridge here. So let's go do that. And yeah, one thing that's a couple things, obviously that I really like about this game, obviously the graphics are just really, really nice looking. The textures, the world building is all awesome. But the combat is actually probably one of my favorite combat styles. It's not a tab target combat style, but it's not a full freeform arcade style. It's kind of a mix in between, very similar to like the Neverwinter Nights and Guild Wars, kind of a a hybrid deal, sort of like that. Let's see. Where did I find someone new down there? Oh, okay, it's over there. I was getting confused by the icons. What I'm looking at is those icons up at the top there. Whatever quest you have active, the way this game works is, whichever quest you have active, which here's the journal, the icon will be white up on the top of your mini map. The black ones are other quests, but the white one is the one that you have currently selected, so you can kind of then get a bearing on where it is you need to go. So let's go over here and talk to her real quick and see if we can get a little more info. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. And by the way, my class is I'm playing a Templar, kind of a melee with a bit of healing, kind of a pally type thing, if you can think of that. Now let's see. One day, a great big kitty with tawny hide was playing with a little bagged cat. Poked his head in the bag. He was very nosy, hungry cat. He was hoping to find food in the bag. Instead, he found 2 rats hiding inside. One of them bore a blade, and his head was covered in silk. The other wore a veil and hissed in annoyance. The cat realized that the only way he could get these rats out of his bag was to let in more light. Under the light, the rats would be forced to fight or flee. Okay. Let's go see what our buddy has to say about that note. And one thing that's kind of neat about this game, if you've played just the single-player Elder Scroll games, is it does have a lot of this stuff like, where you can kind of like search everything. So like, you know, you can go here and search here and find books, and look, see, because of me reading this book, my blacksmithing got a skill up. So there's like lots of little things like that you run into the world. So you're always looking for like barrels and things. So, see, it's stealing. Why is it stealing? She's dead. But okay. All right. Let's go ahead and go back out and see.
Delays. Ready the cargo today. I'm just waiting for the order to go through.
Fine, fine. Where, though? My men tell me of outsiders in town. Keep an eye out.
Let's see, where's he? I hear people talking everywhere. Is this the same way I came from? I kind of got turned around a little bit, but it's showing him over here somewhere. Oh, no, he's over here now. I didn't think that was the same place. He moves around a lot. Okay.
And how is Fistale, my friend? Roz loves her lot. Dead.
No.
Dark moon and dull claws. Damn these fanatics. Let Roz see that.
He's reading it over.
Even in death she laughs at this one. Clever girl. It is a code telling us who she suspected. She mentions a rat with a blade. Condalen is the forge master here. Controls the smithy on the far end of town. Go, see what you can find. And be careful. Meet Razumdar around the other side of the forge when you are done.
The plot thickens. And one thing about this game I've noticed so far is there's a lot of, you know, like in the area that I'm playing, I started kind of down here, and then you kind of work your way up the map. The white icons are quest areas, basically, that I've completed, and the black ones are typically ones to be completed, things like that. But it's real interesting, the quest style in this game, where it's less, you know, you don't get a whole bunch of quests of, you know, hey, kill 5 of these or go fetch 5 of those. It's more like they give you like one quest line that has a storyline that has, you know, multiple parts, and you'll kind of do those 8 parts. Let's see, search the forge. Okay, so up here, I guess. Yeah, let's see what's going on with this quest. Ooh, there's boxes over here. And it's still steal. I don't want to steal. You can actually steal stuff, but as long as you don't get caught, and then you can like kind of sell it on a black market. Okay, well here's a little bit. Show you what the combat style looks like. Again, this character I'm playing is kind of a Templar melee with a little bit of heals. So let me try and and so you kind of see the red zone things there where you want to kind of get out of that kind of stuff. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I switched to a one hand. I got to switch back to two hand. Let me do that real quick. I've been using, I switched to one hand just to try to skill it up, because this is one of those kind of games where if you use a weapon, you skill it up, and so I was going to try to skill up my my one hand, but let me. You see, I kind of have it has a little bit of a charge thing going on this class, which I really love that. I used to play warrior in WoW, so I love the whole ability to charge type deal. And again, like I said, it's like the old Elder Scrolls where you want to kind of search stuff. You know, you can search boxes and crates and treasure chests when you see them, and you know, depending on where you're at and what you're searching, you'll find all kinds of different stuff. So. Let's try these guys here. Oh, he froze me. Okay, not sure what I'm really What am I looking for? Search the forge. Okay, I'm supposed to be going this way, I think. Okay. Yeah, I like doing this. This is like an impale knockdown, and then this next one is a damage plus a dot type situation, and then you can kind of charge in and use my kind of main ability there. Examine. Okay. Veiled Queen. That's not good. Let's see. Okay, so that checked off. Okay, so I'm supposed to go talk to him now. Let's go see if he's over here somewhere. And see, again, you got the area things to get out of if you can, which is very similar to, I think, like Neverwinter Nights had a lot of that. Let's go see what our buddy has to say at this point. Where is he at? There he is. But yeah, like I said, I've been playing this and playing it with a couple buddies. There's only one server now, or actually there's a Europe server, I guess, and a North America US server. So obviously I'm on the US server. And there's a lot of details, obviously, that I'm not covering. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of a look of the game, what it looks like, and that it's got some pretty exciting things coming up. I mean, right now is a good time to kind of get into Elder Scrolls because of the upcoming Morrowind expansion, and there's a lot of people playing it, and a lot of refinement, got rid of the pay situation. So
What did you find?
I found this inventory. Condolin and Canareve were arguing about this earlier.
Interesting. Raz knows Matissan's Canonreeve, Melanie, would not have suspected her. If she's donned the veil, she's probably running the show here. Explains something, too.
What do you mean?
Guard now stands before the door. Seems an odd place for a guard, yes? Want you to investigate. This one has another lead to run down.
Mm-hmm. This guy, I really like this character, Razumdar. He's early on when you're playing in this faction that I'm in. He's one of the main guys giving you all your quests. I'll get into the house and meet you when I have something.
We're close, my friend. We will act soon. Trust Razumdar.
Why do you say you were surprised that Canareve wears the veil?
Just thought better of her. This one knows she and the Queen used to correspond regularly. To think she's fallen in with the Inheritance. Shows even good people can do stupid things.
Mm-hmm. So the question is she truly in with them, or is she just kind of being held captive to a certain degree? Let's go search the house real quick before we end the video. There is some PvP and some other things in the game. Like once you get to level 10, there's PvP. There's a very in-depth crafting system. The skill system, depending on your class, you have 3 different trees to put skills into. And I'm sure there's lots of videos out there for, you know, starter guides. Like in particular, one of the tips everybody tells you is whatever class you play, your first 3 points you want to put into the first ability of each one, so that they all level. So you can see like the level of all of them is staying close. And then, you know, the weapon skills, again, the more you use them, the more they train. You can see my 2-hand is pretty high, but then if you look at like dual wield or 1-handed shield, it's real low. That's because I've been using mostly 2-hand. You know, and you have different armor, so there's a lot to the game to allow you to do different things for crafting and skills. I mean, there's so many skill points and so many things to put into, you know, typical MMO stat stuff and all that kind of thing. Tech Brew, the cat, is my character, so if you guys ever log on and send me a invite or a message or something, I'll try to get back to you. But yeah, there's a lot to the game, a lot to do, and it's pretty neat. I mean, I'm just blown away by the graphics. I mean, the graphics in this game is just amazing. Let's go in here and see what's going on. Yep. Oh, search this dresser. Uh-oh, Heritance officer's uniform. Okay, so I guess we're gonna be doing some covert covert operations where I need to. Oh no, that's key to go back and talk to him again. That's interesting. So that's all I was searching for. Can I look at anything else? Let's look at the bookshelf. Look, see, heavy armor increased. Nice. And so you pretty much want to check every bookshelf you ever see to get skill ups, provisioning increased. A lot of the box and different. It's kind of cool because a lot of the different types of containers will give you different things. So if you see like backpacks or treasure chests, you usually get some pretty nice things out of them. But whereas crates and barrels are mostly like crafting goods and things like that. So it's kind of neat how they do that. And the game runs really smooth. I mean, I know I'm on a new computer that I just got here, you know, a couple weeks ago, and you can see down the bottom corner there I'm getting 60 frames with Fraps, which Fraps hits it down a little bit, or I'd be running even higher. And I'm running at pretty high settings here, not at the highest. My computer can handle higher settings, but I'm running, I think, like 1600 by 900. Just because at the higher settings, it kind of puts a little more of a workload on my card and fans and all, and so I didn't want to mess with that. It still looks beautiful just like this, but anyway, I'll go ahead and leave this here. Just kind of wanted to give a little quick look, talk about, you know, Elder Scrolls Online a little bit. It's a really cool game from what I've seen. I did not play it at launch, so I'm not really as familiar with a lot of the backstory and problems that people had initially. But as of right now, from everything I hear from a lot of people and just from my experiences, it's pretty cool. And if you did not like, you didn't play it early on because you didn't like the whole monthly subscription fee deal, now you can go get it on Steam. I think the lowest one is $40, so you can pay $40, buy the game, and then that's it. You don't have to pay anything else if you don't want to, and you have access to the entire game, I think. They do have some expansions, so I'm not really sure how that all works out. I think I purchased the $60 version, which did give me some of the DLC that I think maybe you don't normally get. And I know, like, when Morrowind comes out, they're going to make you pay for that, but that's the same as how Guild Wars and other ones work, where I think you pay for expansions and stuff like that, too, I believe. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions or comments or anything else, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys next time in the tavern.